Welcome back. So we're in the middle of winter, so
Yeah.
this isn't really the time that a lot of people think, ooh, landscaping, got to look ahead to the greenery in my backyard.
Yeah.
But you say now is the perfect time.
Yeah, now's the time to plan. And just last week, I hosted the Landscape Ontario Awards. So it's the Awards of Excellence. And I just wanted to show off some of them. This is International Landscaping is the company.
Okay.
You can take a look at this beautiful home. But what you can see here is the use of different materials. And those different materials are really important. Where sometimes in a driveway where you have all pavement, you start to break that pavement up by either using natural stone or even some different types of unilock type stone. You can see here too, this is beautiful. Jumbo flag inlaid into the lawn.
I'm looking down
gorgeous.
as if they're there. We're in front of a green screen, by the way. We're not in front of these pictures.
Yeah. But you can see how this makes a beautiful walkway out towards the pool house in the back. Gorgeous. And you know, these are some very large budgets that are here. And you know, it really depends on your budget. Something around $10,000, you can get a lot within $10,000. But of course, this pool itself, I got to stand out of the fire here. But the one trend that you're having right now is outdoor entertaining and making sure that you have a beautiful space that's well lit.
Well, a lot of people are looking into their to the outside versus the inside and making that pretty, right?
Right, and making it almost like their backyard cottage. This is a smaller city property that you can see done multi-levels that really help to utilize the space. And you can also see back here, those screens, what's really neat about those screens is they really create privacy to the backyard, meaning that there's a neighbor right in behind. So this is another way that you could use privacy screens, and you can see the fountain that is coming into the pool to create soundscaping.
Well, a lot of people are looking, you know, especially if you live in the city of Toronto, some of these properties are right next to each other, so soundscaping is very important.
Soundscaping is important, especially if you live near a roadway. So if you want to drown out that roadway, what you'll do is you'll put a fountain in there because you'll hear the water. You won't hear the cars.
And it all just muffles together at the end.
It all muffles.
Right? Now, this looks pretty cool. This looks like a rooftop that you'd see somewhere in Toronto.
Right, downtown Toronto. So once you all of a sudden you start to soften a lot of the concrete jungle by using elements like wood, and then you soften by planting, and you know, furniture really has a big feature of this as well.
And something like this, like these really cool cozy chairs, you don't have to spend that much on these. They just look very expensive, right?
Yeah, some of them, the affordability is unbelievable. You can get them from almost anywhere. You can see them at Canadian Tire right now, as a matter of fact. And there's some really good options, but also making sure that you're protected from the elements, being the sun. The sun's a big deal. And also at night, now with decks, you can also start to light the steps so that when your guests are having a little bit too much fun,
wobbly fun.
Yeah, they'll actually see.
It's weather protected though because it's underneath the lip, basically.
You got it. So now you want to dream?
Yeah, let's dream big because this is amazing.
Let's see the overall winner of the Dunnington Grub. This is in Lake Rosso, so the Dunnington Grub is the big award. So if you win Lotto Max, this is the person's cottage. Take a look at this. This is a tennis court where you just drive in. Yeah, and where does it all end? Hey, if you got that, it all ends
right at the dock.
Right out there. But this is just some aspirational landscapes that you could do. If you're looking for a good landscape contractor or architect or designer, now is the time. You can go to Landscape Ontario's website. Also, I have information on frankieflowers.com. We'll connect that right here on Breakfast Television's website as well.
Good stuff. Let's go hang out on the dock.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sit down on.
It won't be too long.
Like this?
It won't be too long.
We'll be right back.
With the baby.
Watching BT.
With the baby.